Welcome to the Flow and Grow Challenge. This is your 7-day yoga challenge to flow, grow, and evolve. Only 10 minutes a day on your mat. I am so happy that you are here so we can flow and grow together. Hello everyone, and welcome to day 1 of the Flow and Grow Challenge. My name is Anne, and I am so excited that you are here. We're starting off this challenge with a morning yoga stretch and flow. So when you're ready, join me on the mat. This entire challenge, you don't need any equipment, but feel free to modify or adjust any poses. So if you're ready, let's begin seated on our mat, taking a few deep inhales and exhales, arriving here in our space. It might seem like a lot, but we all have 10 minutes a day to spend time with ourselves and move from a place with love. So be fully committed while you're here. Next, inhale, let's raise our arms to the sky, gaze follows. And exhale, circle them back down. Next, inhale, arms go up again. Exhale, back down. One more time, let's inhale our arms up. And this time, let's side bend over towards our left. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling here. Feeling into the lengthening of your side body. And let's move into a gentle twist. Looking over our shoulder. Staying upright in the spine. Lengthening with our inhale. Twisting a little bit deeper with our exhale. Let's gently return to center. Raise the arms back up with the inhale. And let's move onto the other side. Exhaling over towards the right. Gaze can go up under your armpit and see if you can open your body here. Let's move into our twist on the other side, using your hand on your knee to opening yourself up a little bit more, but only go as far as feels comfortable here. Inhale and exhale through the nose, and then gently return to center, moving to do some neck rolls. If your neck is fine, you can circle it all the way around. Otherwise, you can draw half circles with your neck from one shoulder to the other. If you're circling all the way, you can move the other way around. So change directions of the circles and move at your own pace. Don't feel rushed. And let's move into a neck stretch. So gently placing your interlaced fingers on the back of your head and look down while keeping your spine straight. Don't put too much pressure on your head. The hands should be resting really gently there. And then inhaling back to center. And we're going to move into a tabletop position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And to one of my favorite warm-up movements, cat-cow. So with our inhale, we're going to open up. Gaze goes up, belly drops, chest rises. And then exhale around the spine, moving into cat position, gaze towards navel. You can make these movements as expansive and as fast or slow if you like. You can maybe even move into some barrel rolls. I love that in the morning. But you do you. You can also stay with this or move on to some shoulder circles. They might seem a little bit restricted in this position, so see what is possible for you and what feels good in your body. And then with your next inhale, raise the left arm up, and exhale, thread it underneath the right for thread the needle. We're going to do this 2 more times with our breath. So inhale, open, and then exhale, thread, and resting our head down, coming into thread the needle. You can either put your arm overhead or move to a half bind with your right hand. Whatever feels good for you. You can close down the eyes and simply breathe here. With your next inhale, we're gently returning back to center, opening up the left arm one more time. And then coming back to tabletop position for the other side. Inhaling, right arm goes up this time. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. 2 more times, go at your own pace. Maybe you're a little bit faster or slower than me. Doesn't matter, take your time. And then you can arrive here and thread the needle on the other side. Choose what you want to do with your left hand, maybe half bind, maybe crawl the fingertips to the top of your mat. Breathe here. The pose doesn't have to look a certain way as long as it feels good. And then gently, we're going to come out, right arm up to the sky, and then exhale, landing in tabletop. We're going to come into toes pose, so tuck on the toes. You can also untuck them if it's too much sensations for your feet. It's quite an intense pose. And then we're going to roll out our wrists here. Maybe you're just sitting on the chins. Again, this is your practice, your choice. Take it at your own pace, own intensity, circling the wrist. And then let's move into variation of cat-cow, including the arms. So inhale, cactusing the arms back, and exhale, bring the elbows to touch in front of your head. Inhale and exhale, moving with your breath, feeling into your body this morning. And then let's gently interlace the hands behind your back, puffing up the chest for a gentle heart opener. And then let go, coming into tabletop, maybe tapping out the toes if you've been in toes pose the entire time. And let's gently crawl the hands forward for a melting heart or puppy pose, letting your chest drop towards the mat. You can either rest your forehead on the mat or your chin, or keep your hat slightly lifted. The further you walk your hands to the outside of the mat, the more accessible it can be. If you're craving more intensity, you can walk the hands closer together. Just breathe here. And then gently rolling forward, coming into Sphinx pose, maybe adjusting the arms so that the elbows are underneath the shoulders. Gentle gaze to the top of your mat, rolling the shoulders back. And then walking your hands underneath your shoulder, fingertips wide, and push up. We're going to come into oscillating cobra. So dipping one shoulder, gazing over the other. Mobilizing our spine and our back here, moving really gently. Again, all of this movement should feel good. And then once you come back to center, release gently to the back of the mat, placing your fingertips underneath the shoulders. Press up and back, coming through a child's pose into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. First downward facing dog of practice, I always like to say, pedal it out here. Move it, it feels good, or find stillness. And let's raise our right leg up to the sky and step in between the hands for a low lunge. You can also put something underneath the left knee. And then inhaling the arms up, exhaling, meeting the hands at heart center. This is a very intense and lovely stretch here. So feel into it, trying to find stillness for a few moments before we're going to move into half splits. Pushing the hips back, straightening the front right leg. You can crawl the fingertips forward and just gently bow down here. Or move into some cat-cow variations. Once again, movement might feel a little bit restricted, so only move as far as feels good or finding stillness. Before returning with our next inhale to our low lunge. And then stepping back into downward facing dog for the other side. So inhale, leg rises. Exhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms rises, sink deep. Exhale, hands meet at heart center. You can always adjust the hands, put them wherever you like. You can also move into a small back bend here. but no pressure. Once again, whatever feels good for you this morning. Exhaling into or half splits. Once again, you can bow down here, maybe crawl the fingertips forward. Or if you did it on the other side and want to repeat, let's move into some teeny tiny cat cows here. Inhale and exhale round. This time, we're just gonna come into a seated position any way you like to get there, and bringing our legs in front of us. Bringing the right foot to the inside of our left leg. Inhaling our arms up and exhaling, coming into Janu Shirshasana, a one-legged forward fold. If you like, you can add a little side body stretch by turning your body around. And then we're going to move into mini wild thing, placing our right hand behind us. All just options. We're going to move on to our other side, so right leg stretched in front of us, and then gently bow down. You can keep your right hand at your foot and also grab the foot with your left hand to twist open if it feels good. And then if you want to move into mini wild thing, we're just going to lift up, this time placing the left hand behind of us, circling the right arm overhead before returning to center. Let's gently bring our knees in, and we're just going to give ourselves a hug, placing our forehead on our knees. A moment for us here, gratitude and love for ourselves for our practice today. You can stay here as long as you like, or join me in a seated position on your mat, raising the arms up to the sky, lengthen here, and then exhale, joining the hands at heart center. Once again, love and gratitude to yourself for practicing today, for completing day 1 of this challenge. I would love to have you back for day 2 tomorrow. But even if this is the only practice you're doing of this challenge, be proud of yourself for practicing. Let's finish this practice with another inhale, raising the arms up, inviting in fresh energy. And exhale, hands at heart center. Thank you for practicing with me. Lots of love.